welcome back to this week's Kram. I'm Dakota Jonason.
Hey guys, it's me, Danielle Sabel. In our continuation of pieces on how cancer can affect everyone, we have a special one for you today.
Miss Kathryn Hust decided to share her story. Please be respectful as this is Miss Hust's personal story.
Unknown to most, in 2015, Kathryn Hust was diagnosed with breast cancer and has struggled with the disease ever since. This year, as Bald for Bucks approaches, she has not only decided to share this with the school, but has artistically depicted her story.
Because I am a long-term thriver, I would say, I realized this year as I started a new treatment at the beginning of the school year, I had a lot of fear about losing my hair again. It's not that fun to lose your hair. And I saw these wigs that were made out of paper, and I wanted to make one for myself. So I chose a kind of a beehive, just kind of like a swarming, larger than life hairstyle, and I made it out of my medical bracelets. So each one of these tags represents hours that I have been at an office, usually after school. And to get one or two, like if you go to a hospital stay, like that's kind of significant. Like they band you with your birthday, you say your name and your birthday over and over and over, and they verify everything, they check everything. And so this is really kind of an identity piece. Not that I want cancer to be my identity, but it is a part of me, and it is a part of my story.
Through her artwork, Kathryn Hust empowers her community and shares an important message about identity and circumstance. Everybody has a story, but she shows that some may not be outwardly visible.
I think it unmasks some of the perceptions that we have of what somebody who's struggling with cancer looks like. You know, she has all of her hair, you know, and I think the first thing you think of is the loss of their hair, you know, and she doesn't. And so it makes me think of what have other people struggled with and are currently struggling with, but we don't know.
I view cancer sometimes as a iceberg experience, and so people respond to baldness with empathy and sympathy, but they don't always realize that it's almost a relief for cancer patients, because then everybody can see how unwell or how hard or how tiring the stuff below the surface is. And I realized that when I think about showing up and coming to work each day, in spite of having a disease and diagnosis, there's a lot of students here at Rampart that have something that is going on that is like that mass that is below the surface of the water. And they don't get the empathy that we always get for cancer patients. And so it really just impressed on me to share my story, to know that you're more than your circumstance, and that you can still show up and you can work through the hard of every day. And you can still participate and you can still have great moments, even though there's difficulty below the surface.
I think a lot of times we see cancer and we don't see the Miss Hust side of it, where she's coming to work, she's smiling, she's, enjoying her time and enjoying life and things like that. And so I think it's also really important for kids and adults to be able to see that cancer isn't a death sentence, and that you can absolutely still live.
I may have a diagnosis, but I am not a diagnosis, and I am healthy, and I am happy, and I am so thankful that I get to be part of this community.
Kathryn Hust shares her diagnosis to empower others and their own stories that may lie just under the surface. Community empowerment and connection is deeply important, especially as Bald for Bucks approaches, where everyone comes together to support one another in the fight against cancer. This has been Caitlin O'Keefe, reporting for KRAM.
Thank you, Miss Hust, for sharing your story.
Winter Guard is a combination of artistic dance, flags, and throws.
They have been working hard in entering competition season.
Kram decided to dive deeper and learn more about Winter Guard.
The Winter Guard team has been hard at work for their competitions, so Kram wanted to check in with them to see how they were doing. But first, we wanted to know what they do in Guard and how long they've been doing it, and why they joined in the first place.
Winter Guard is a competitive sport. We dance and we spin flag, rifle, and saber to about a 3 to 4 minute song.
This will be my second season doing Winter Guard. I started my sophomore year.
This is my third season of Winter Guard, but I've also done 3 seasons of Fall Guard or marching band.
I've been coaching here at Rampart for about a year, probably a little bit over. I coached at another school in Louisiana for a couple of years. I'm very passionate about Guard. I've done it since I was in high school, and I just really wanted to teach other people about it.
My main job of being captain is just make sure everyone's on time, make sure our tarp gets unfolded, if anyone needs fixes with equipment, and then also helping people learn work or learn difficult tosses.
I had actually wanted to do another activity because I had injured my knee and couldn't run cross country anymore, and one of my friends convinced me into doing it, and I've stayed ever since.
We kind of just help manage everything so that it's not all on the coach and it's not all the coach's responsibility, and so we'll kind of just help direct the rest of the guard for what they should be doing when they get to rehearsals, helping kind of make calls while we're unfolding and refolding our tarp and everything, and then kind of just telling everyone when they need to be wherever and everything so that it's a little easier to manage everybody.
Next, we asked them when their next competition is and where it would be.
We actually compete on Saturday. Yeah, I am. I think the girls are really great, and everybody's been really helpful this season and very present for all of our rehearsals.
We actually have one this Saturday in Columbine High School in Denver.
Good luck to the team. This has been Jaden Saxon reporting for KRM.
They look like they're having lots of fun.
If you think you might be interested in joining next year, talk to the coaches for more information.
One of the main elements of a successful school year is our counseling department.
Sometimes counseling's overlooked, so Kram decided to learn more.
Here at Rampart, the counseling staff are often taken for granted and not appreciated enough. So Kram decided to shine some light on the counselors by asking what they do and why they became counselors.
Well, I wanted to be a counselor because when I was in high school, I was not really sure about options, and I was a first-generation college student. I didn't know that you had to apply to college until March of my senior year. So upon reflection later in life, I realized that maybe my counselor could have done more to help me to understand the options, knowing that I didn't have a lot of guidance from my family.
I started out as a classroom teacher. I've always wanted to work with students. And the days that were frustrating were when we filled all the time with content and I didn't have enough time for the personal interaction. A student would want to talk more, or we didn't have a private place to do that. So I thought this would be a way to get to know students in a different way.
My job is the best job at Rampart because I get to help kids identify their passions and get them connected with opportunities. And it's a really cool thing to see when the lights go off and when kids make the connections about what they want to do with their future. I am so grateful that every day I get to go to work and that's what I get to do.
I see myself as an advisor to walk beside students for the 4 years. I'm here if there's a personal or a social concern, they're having a rough day, the situation they need to talk through, connect them with resources. I'm also here to check on their credits, make sure they're signing up for the classes they need to graduate, but also classes that might help them toward the path that they are talking about for after high school.
We also asked how our counselors impact Rampart and how they help students.
Our counselors here at Rampart have an impact on Rampart in a couple different ways. So one of our main attributes that we do is that we are advocates for students, so being the voice for students when needed, and really just overall offering support in any way that we can that helps support students as a whole, as a whole being and in every different aspect of their life. In the counseling department, the 3 main focuses we have are in academic support, social emotional, and in career. And those are kind of our 3 main areas.
They can help with schedule changes and helping with your credits to graduate high school to make sure that you're on track. They're also there for other things such as if you're going through something at home or just in life in general and you are going through a bit of a tough time, they can help you emotionally through that and also help get you resources that you need.
Rampart is the greatest place to be. It's like one big family. It's definitely the people that make this place special. I've worked at a number of different schools and I can't imagine ever going anywhere else. I hope to have my entire career at Rampart with the people and students that are so amazing.
So next time you see the counselors, be sure to thank them for all the hard work they do. This has been Josiah Hall reporting for KRAM.
Dodgeball teams are forming now.
We prepared a brief ad with some more information. You could pick up your forms to make your team outside of room 402.
Kram prides itself on its professionalism.
Yeah, we decided to take one segment and not do that.
We thought it'd be funny to do an entire segment on just awkward interviews.
All right, action.
I'm Elias Daniel.
I'm Dante Baptist.
And I'm Tyson Kelly. Today, we're going to be breaking some rules.
Let's go find our first victim. Okay.
Go for it.
I see you play basketball.
I do.
Do you enjoy it?
I do enjoy it. I like it very much.
Can we get a fit check? These are the gym red dunks. These corduroys are from Walmart. The sweatshirt is a 76ers sweatshirt and then a black beanie.
Do you have a Valentine's this year?
Yes, I do.
Can I join y'all?
Nope.
You sure?
Positive.
Like, I'm pretty strong. It looks like you got some big, strong muscles there. Like, be like match made in heaven, man.
Even if we're matched, you don't have this and I do, so no.
Do you like McDonald's?
We have McDonald's in Brazil too, bro. But yeah, I like McDonald's.
But is it better here?
Debatable. We should do a podcast about that.
What is your favorite color, Sam Fraser?
Like blue, I guess.
Okay, we are here in Kram once again asking questions to staff and students about their lives around the school. Today we are talking to Mr. Mooring about if he has a Valentine's or not. Here he is in the flesh and blood. Mr. Mooring, do you have a Valentine's this year?
Yes.
Can I join y'all?
No.
Who's your favorite teacher here?
Probably Miss Brubaker.
How come?
Cause she's a good teacher and like listens to her students.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get him, boys. On to the next interview.
This year, did you get a Valentine's?
No.
Do you want to be my Valentine's?
No.
What's your favorite part of playing basketball?
Playing defense and winning.
Defense?
Yes, sir. You sure about that?
Yeah.
What's your opinion on plastic? How good is it?
Kills the turtles, man. Don't laugh. That is not funny. That is not funny.
Okay.
No.
Thank you.
What does lactose intolerant mean? I can't have lactate. Or lactose.
Still no.
Please do, please.
No, but I know who you can.
Who?
Officer Allen.
Okay, Officer Allen. Do you have a Valentine's this year?
Yes, I do.
Can I join?
No.
You sure?
Yeah, my wife doesn't like.
He's lying.
Oh, he's lying.
We have our next victim. So your favorite color is maroon, I see?
Yeah, been my favorite color since I was young.
How young were you?
I was 4.5.
Actually?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we got it Valentine's, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
What is your favorite piece of clothing?
I don't know, a hoodie, I guess.
Thank you for your time.
That's it?
Yeah.
That can't be it.
That's it for our interviews.
Goodbye.
Wow, thank you, Danielle, for spicing up the K-room with that.
Well, that's all for this week, Rams.
This has been Dakota Jonason
and Danielle Sabel
signing off for K-Ram.
And this is...
Oh my God.
Immediately not.
Danielle, it's the first try.
2, 3.
Yeah. I really hope he did not. Did you get that?
This is actually fun. Thank you for forcing me to do this.